My friends, welcome to another live stream here in the Nether. Oh, creepy music is a-playing. Oh, my face is wiggling in your screen. In your screen. I'm in it. Ugh. Okay, don't know what that was. You know, strange things happen when I live stream. And welcome everyone to the live stream. Noises in the ear. Diane Guz with the Prime Average Martin for 22 months. Roverdict with the Prime Comboy for 45 months. Winnie T. Ford for 28 months. And LPM2 launches on Friday the 10th. For some reason, I had it in my head it was on Sunday. And then Sunday was just one of those days where I ended up just getting caught in doing all sorts of stuff. And then I was like, on Monday I was like, oh yeah, missed that. But no, it's Friday. I don't know how I got the wrong date in my head. Jake K the dog has subscribed. Surf Payon is here for 15 months. And Wookie OW. Original Wookie, that's what OW stands for, here with the Prime. Peeps, you know, spoiler alert. Hashtag spoilers, hashtag exclusive previews. Yes, I am recording an episode of Hermitcraft. Yes, you are seeing things that are going to take place in it. I understand if you want to unsubscribe, if you never want to watch my videos again, because I've ruined the next one. This is in it, and you know now it's ruined. That video will provide zero entertainment and value to you, literally. Okay, enough with the goofing. We are working on a project. You can watch and figure out what the project is as we go along, but actually it's probably not that obvious. So I will keep it nice and mysterious. Just like this music. We're listening to Orang today. It's been a while since we last listened to Orang. And do you know what I thought to myself earlier? I thought it's been a while since we last listened to Orang. So then I decided let's listen to Orang. Look, you know, you are creeping me out, fella. You're creeping me out. Okay, coming in for strike 2. Boom! Oh! Get annihilated. Get annihilated. I believe the lava that I next want to remove, that all comes from one little source up the top bit, isn't it? I think I might remove the next one along as well. Huh. Gotta make a sound when you jump. Actually, maybe I'll leave that one alone. It's all the way up there. Ooh, there's a little staircase here as well. Aha. Scouting out the area, peeps. Oh! Oh no! I'm gonna fly away. Okay, that takes care of that problem, doesn't it? That takes care of that problem. Hi X, will there be more Nether Towers, says you like jazz? I don't know. I don't think so. Just because things are closer together in the Nether. So we've got to look at other ways of doing things. Okay. Look! Look, fella! Just let me be, okay? I give your friends gold all the time and they love it. So just listen to them, alright? I'm not that bad. I'm not the one you want to be worried about. Okay, we got noises in the air. We got Mikey Plain here for 3 months. We have Fluffle Man for 6. Drowsy Lapras for 3. Thank you ever so much for your support, peeps. It's tremendous. So, we kind of want to swoop in under here. So it's pretty much like right there where that quartz is. So the next one's going to go. I really kind of need to build this in a diagonal. It's going to be a huge challenge. So I'm in the process of recording an episode of Hermitcraft, and that's when I realised that, you know, I should probably just continue doing what I'm going to do because it's going to take me many hours. And I'm logging in with my camera account so that I can record some of this action. 400 levels, said Z-Man. I was going to say, it's not 400 levels, it's 396. He had me thinking for a moment there that I'd picked up a bunch of levels from somewhere. And do you know what I want to do with all these levels? I want to get rid of them, you know? I don't even want to use them. I think before I do some enchanting again, I'm just gonna destroy myself. You know? Who needs 396 levels of XP in a game like this? It's too much. I actually need to craft. I'm gonna need way more blackstone than I thought I would for this project. That is what I'm learning. And I brought way more stone with me than I'm ever going to need for this project. Alright. While I grab this, actually, I was like, I'm gonna read something while I do this. No. No, I need to concentrate on what I'm doing. You see? Now that is the more expensive way of doing it, as some people, I'm sure, are going to point out, but whatever. You know, it's not like I've got a grindstone easily accessible, you know? You know, like, think of all the work it would do, grindstone, stonecutter. It would take to make a stonecutter right now, just too much work. Too much work. So those noises, we got SJHN 101 for 2 months, Sniper 1974 for 51, Caterpillar 9 for 2, Satnav 51 here with cheers and bits, Official Jaden also with cheers and bits. You really inspired me with your music in the stream intro, my 2 absolute favourite songs ever. Awesome dude, glad you liked them. They are some community fan remixes of myself, I guess. Glad you enjoyed them. Miyataki is here for 46 months. Thank you ever so much, Miyataki, for your support. It's appreciated. All of you. All of you. Can't thank you enough. Now, I'm going to grab some of this stuff, even though it's in the nether. And it's going to get blown to smithereens. So now people in chat are saying sapnap. Sapnap? What is sapnap? Is this some funny new meme? Oh, I don't know. Okay, yeah, we're actually going to make use of some of this. Apparently they're a YouTuber. Okay. Well, you know, don't know why everyone's saying the name, but not a way I'd want to be introduced to another YouTuber, right? Through spam. I hope none of y'all ever go around spamming my name. That's just not on. No one enjoys spam. Right, so the challenge is on. It really is, because this is where things get tricky. They get tricky dicky. Because we have to somehow diagonalify. I've got a feeling this ain't gonna work. Actually, I think I know I'm terrible at diagonals. Not everything has to be perfecto mundo in this game, right? Let's actually not do diagonals here, okay? And I kind of actually want to bring this down a block first. Right, so that's where we're going to start our ring. And place a few more blocks around here. It's kind of weird, like, in this game, just, like, looking up. It can be disorienting when you turn. What way am I facing, you know? Yeah, are you using Optifine already, says Avetem. I don't use Optifine. Last time I tried to use it, it lowered my frames instead of putting them up. So, don't know what that's about, but I just play without. I play without. I'm a rebel, basically. I'm a rebel. Okay, so that's the bit where it's going to come down. I think I'm going to put in just a couple more blocks here and there. Need some over on this side. There's so many noises coming through. Thank you so much, peeps, as always. Your support is appreciated. I hope y'all are entertained by the videos. Because there's more of them coming. Can you believe it? More videos? I thought you were done. Thought you were only going to make so many and that was it. No. No, I tell you. We've got a sub bomb here from Immy160, gifting subs to a Red Penguin. Pony Hunter, Zodiac Siren, Adesio, Mordecai. Thank you so much for supporting our community, Imri. Appreciate that. We've got Cap the Dragon here for 25 months, Madaloo with the Prime, Tagamer for 2 months, and the Real Lord Brain with the Prime. Thank you so much. Right. This song is wonderful. I am glad that I picked some meringue today. As I said, it's been a while. It feels just right for this nethery dimension. I'm surprised I didn't think of it sooner, you know, with the nether update. This is some legit nethery music right here. Okay, so the last one's over there. We're going to come from this angle now. And let's put that there. Hammer this out to the side with some more of this stuff. Whoopsie, double placed. Maceo Naraves has subscribed. A Mockaxe with the Prime Divine Stag for 4 months, saying, Hex, I've been finding this lockdown and COVID quite difficult. However, your streams always put a smile on my face. Thank you so very much. Thank you for your support. Glad it helps make a difference. These times have been difficult for a lot of us. Myself, I've been coping. I have moments where it gets difficult, but I've been able to get through. And likewise, thanks to all of y'all, you know, coming out and hanging out with me. I do very much enjoy these live streams. They're good for me. Do you know what else is good for me? A good old sip on a cup of tea. Oh, the Gilded Blackstone could be a nice detail, Mike boy. I haven't gone and got any of those yet. I'm actually saving raiding the bastions until the piglin, the piglin brute. So that beast of a creature arrives. Because I think it's more of a challenge, and I'm looking for a challenge. Right, you've seen me make redonkulous, overpowered farms that are just easy to put together and whatnot. I want a challenge in this update, and I think the piglin brute is it. That's what I think the piglin brute is. Okay. So far so good. Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we want to start to curve downwards from about here. Don't go into the lava. That's bad for you. It's bad for your health. So one of the downsides of using this stuff is that it is a gravity block. Another interesting thing about building sometimes is the amount of blocks in your palette. It can be very convenient when you've got the right amount of blocks to build with, and it just so happens that using stone and scaffolding kind of pushes me over the edge a little bit. Then I've got to rotate. I want to keep that nice and clean, really. Yeah, we're going to run out of this stuff fast. It's going to just drop into the lava a lot, which is fine. It's not exactly indisposable. Would that be the right word, the right terminology? I'm not sure. Okay, going to put you there. Oh! Oh no! No, it's a ghast! Oh, what on earth will I do? Oh dear. Oh, well, I guess we should log out and never play again. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, just about there's probably good, actually. It's a nice, well-developed arc. Kind of don't want to mirror it exactly on the opposite side, but it helps to be similar. 70 episodes to face reveals, says Half Dan. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I don't do face reveals. That's not my style. Nordic Gamer 30 is here with the Prime. Childish Campino 16. Mingo Fang. Baleful Rebellion. All subscribing. Thank you so much. Rare Chol here for 12 months. That's a whole year right there. A whole year. Thank you for your lovely kind message, by the way. Appreciate that. Also, 042001 with the 2 months of support. Thank you so much. Let's get a little perspective here, okay? How did this pan out? So, I think what we'll start off with is a slab. Yeah! Just out of reach. A slab. Managed to place it. And then to make sure we're doing something different, I kind of went every other. Look, you can kind of see a pattern. That actually looks surprisingly good. Like, I thought I really wanted to avoid having any kind of symmetry in this build, but that's actually looking really cool. On this side, though, we have to break that. We have to break it with our fist. So we've got the 3 blocks, then we've got to sort of bring these down. So I'm probably going to use a fair bit of this initially. Let's put one of those below it. Right, trying to keep things a bit different here and there. Yeah, we'll put that there. I feel like that might be a bit too close. We can make this bit here kind of chunky, I guess. It's something I don't normally do, so it will definitely end up looking a fair bit different. It just comes in too quick, doesn't it? So like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think what we'll do is take this one out, put a slab below it, take those 2 out, and then have a drop over on this side. Just like that. And I think that'll do. Oh, goodness me, it looks kind of janky. Maybe it was correct before. I think I know how to make it look a little bit nicer. I'm starting to really feel like just making it symmetrical on either side with the same sort of layout might have been smarter. Might have been smarter. Now that I've moved over here, I've kind of forgotten what I was going to come in and change. I think I was going to remove those two. And then just put that there. That should do it. Pop back over here. In the spirit of trying to keep it so it's not so symmetrical, I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, now the next trick is to grab some vines and some bone meal. Unfortunately, these things you need a farm for them and haven't built one yet. Use your cam account, says Official Jaden. I'm one step ahead of you. My cam account is on the server. Right. Oh no! Oh no! Not again. That's a tricky shot right there. You are a troublemaker with your blue fire. Oh, that's such a tricky shot. When they're that high above you, you ain't got much of a chance. No chance here. And now it's like, oh, it's just going in all the wrong directions. Gotcha at last. Fly up and exterminate it, says Selena Opal. That would have been a good idea. Oh look, this guy's making a right mess in this area. Kind of don't want any of this stuff, you know. I want to fly through here and make it look like it's all natural and normal. Right, we've got Spenarien with the Prime. Anakabra. Butchering these names. The Master Fox for 2 months saying, love your videos, X. You're always an inspiration to me in Minecraft world and in the real world. You always manage to make me more cheerful. Could you share exactly what it is you're using for the Shulkerbox freebie and how to get it? It's a mod for fabric and it's called Shulker Tooltip or something. I can't remember the exact name. But that is what I use. If you search for it, I'm sure you'll find it. It's a popular mod. Oh, goodness me. Okay. Just out of range again, aren't I? Feel like we need a couple more blocks around here. It's just a bit too slim. Let's get some of those slabs in place. Not like that. There we go. Okay, so I want to put this like right over there, and then I need to bone meal it, which is a bit of a pain. Alright, we'll bone meal it to the ground a couple of times. That's our way of farming things. And I should have broke those blocks below me, right? Or above me even now. Deep Sea Diver is here for 7 months. Thomas 141315 for 2. Tiny Small 69 and Archangel. Thank you everyone for your tremendous support. It's appreciated. It is appreciated. Oh my goodness me, we've got almost 5,000 viewers. What is going on? What is going on? It's kind of like there's a new season of Hermitcraft and there's a new Minecraft update. You know? That's the only way we can explain so many people putting up with this derp. Okay. I'm going to put one sort of there. And then I think over here. Looking good. Aha. I think that'll do just fine on this side. It'll do just fine. Get it? Just fine? No? No one? Oh, no one likes my jokes. Thank you for the nice message, Half Dan. Appreciate it. Okay. So, one here, one there, one there. And that is all of my bone meal for now. Little Strider hanging out there in the ocean. Hello, my friends. I've barely done anything with the Strider yet. You know, I like that they added a way to cross the lava lakes, but once you got Elytra in this game, you know, a lot of other mechanics that are possible, a lot of other things you can do. Half a litre resistance, right? You never end up doing them. At least I don't. Maybe that's just me. I feel like we should have got more bang for our buck with that last piece of bone meal, but let's have a little feel for it, okay? Let's have a little feel for it. Woo. Yeah, you can't even see where the next one is, which is kind of disappointing. But I'll learn it, you know, I just want this thing to be fun for me. So when we come in here, we've got to remember to whoosh on down. And then the next one needs to hang from about here, right there. So let's put a marker in. Thing is though, when we go through that, we then need to shoot upwards. So the next one is going to be right on that edge. Why am I flying back? I don't actually have anything to pick up, do I? So I could have just stayed here and started the next one. Although, one thing I do need to do is relog my camera account. And you know what? This could be fatal. So I'm just going to disconnect for a second. Forgive me! For I have to relog my camera account. And rename the last... Oh! That's not good. Oh, there it goes. Okay. It told me it was 42 seconds. Right. Renaming that. Cool. Log back in. And then log back in here. And now there's more of these little cubes that are trying to kill me. Killer cubes. Drop your cream. Drop your creams. We got noises. Ow! We got noises because I'm getting attacked and there's squishiness. We got noises in the ear here. Wow, I'm so far behind. JB8520. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it. 5 months right there. Crocodile Pop. 3 months. Glad you enjoy all the content. Glad you're inspired to do your own creative endeavours. That's what I like to hear. I like people to follow their creativity, you know. TMP Place 55 for 5 months. Nova JJ, Hunky Lifeguard with the Prime. Drew Helm gifting 2 subs to a piece of KD17 and Cody free. Well, thank you so much. That is appreciated. And also someone has donated. Someone out there has donated something. Will I read their name? I don't know. All it says is someone. I'm so confused. I am so very confused. Right, yeah. So this is pretty much a good height, I think. Good height. To get started, anyway. And wait, it's very awkward, bam, to do that. Okay, so we come from that one to this one, and then we go up there. Ah, Jack the Ripper. You need to be you need to use the admin commands to enable the trigger. All right. You got to use your functions as the admin to enable what you can see in the trigger command. So someone is here saying, "Hey Asuma, I haven't watched you in years, but lately I've been really enjoying your videos, and I have extremely important question you must answer. Do you prefer tea or coffee? And what kind of tea or coffee do you prefer?" I like tea. Evidence of which? Thank you for the tea reminder, by the way. And you're hyper. Thank you ever so much for subscribing. Someone, thank you again for your donation. Yeah, I'm a tea drinker. I love me a good mocha. When it comes to coffee, coffee's a drug. Coffee's a stimulant. I said it time and time again. I think you got to be careful with your relationship to something like coffee. For me, what I notice is that I am quite quickly drawn into craving it. I haven't had a coffee probably for a couple of weeks, right? A mocha is usually my drink of choice, and it's a good, certainly fancy one, but haven't drunk one for a while, right? If I have a couple, you know, like maybe one today, one tomorrow, I'll start to crave it. I really will, and I can put up with a craving, and I can say I know better, but it's kind of alarming to me how quickly I can feel a craving for caffeine, right? And I don't need caffeine, okay? I am fit and healthy and full of energy throughout the day. I don't have a need to drink caffeine or consume it, you know? So I kind of have to really like restrict my use of it, because I feel like I can quite easily get swayed into drinking it often. In fact, I used to drink it every morning. Couldn't get going without a coffee in the morning, and when I got myself off of that, I actually found I was more energetic. Much better for me to not drink it than to drink it. And even though I enjoy it, I just, you know, every now and then I'll have one, probably like once a month, once every 3 weeks. But yeah, no more than that. Okay, so now we're building a downwards ring. Wish me luck, my friends. These downwards ones, oh, they're tricky. They're tricky like spelling Mississippi. You know? Why does it say spoilers in the stream title, says Go69 Art? Because I'm spoiling my next episode of Hermitcraft. You know, when you're watching it, you're going to be like, wait a minute, I saw that on a stream. I hate Asuma. I'm never watching again. If any of my humour is confusing, then let it be so. No, I'll explain. I'll explain. There's this reaction that's like, I'm reading my comments and someone's just like, "Ah, I saw this in a live stream, rubbish," and it's just like, okay. Like we try and avoid spoiling things, but now I'm just like, it's silly. It's silly. It's just okay. So you saw this on a live stream. Can't you still enjoy the video? Probably not. Why are we all saying Mississippi, says Mr. Polymath? Because my rhyme style's tricky, that's why. Okay. This music is so perfect for the basalt, says MC Hatter. I had a feeling this was the music to listen to today, you know. Right, so there's the middle. Let's go. I'm gonna try something controversial over here. Asuma, you can't put a slab next to a block like that, they said. Who said that? I don't know. Now, I'm just going to try and do things that are a little different from the last time we did it. And I feel like this thing is now going to kind of keel into its diagonal. So I'm going to put that there. Put that back and put a block here again. So for the other side of the diagonal, I'm just going to leave it like that, I think. Okay, then out here. Let's go with that. Stairs there. That stair block is... I was going to leave it, but then I thought, nah. We're not going to try and bend the rules, do anything fancy here. Oh! It's all over now, peeps! The ghast has arrived! Today, though, the reckoning! Oh, I missed. I missed somehow, Mr. Ghast. Whew. Another one? You want some too? There's enough to go around. Oh, jeez, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be very tricky. Get out of here. Oh! When that magma was on top of me, I was like, dude, you're in trouble. The Nether is a dangerous place, okay? It's very, very dangerous. You should pay attention, okay? You should keep your eyes on the screen. You shouldn't be talking to the audience, looking at chat. You should be paying attention to what's happening, because you don't know what's going to sneak up on you people. Listen to me now. I'm being serious. Alright, pay attention when you're in the Nether. Or something bad might happen. Okay, I'm going to go to the toilet. I need a break. Okay, now I've actually got to time the escape. Woo! Time the escape. Time the escape. Excuse me. Excuse me, Mr. Piglin. Okay, I gave your friends some gold. They said you'd treat me nice, but you don't. But you don't. Whew, okay. Pushing my luck a little bit there, I'll admit. Okay, I was pushing my luck. I had some luck, it probably wasn't enough. Right, I could probably do a looking at this on my camera account for a second. Speaking of, you know, paying attention and all that. So far, so janky. I'm just going to roll with this. Let's minimise my camera account. We will get a good look at this ourselves very soon. Okay, still need to eat more food. Gelsberry is here for 35 months. It's your birthday! Congratulations and happy birthday. Congratulations on getting older. Have I played quiet tennis? It's like regular tennis without the racket. That's great. That's a great joke. I love it. I love that. Quiet tennis. Oh, that's a good one. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing, you know. If there's one thing we all appreciate around here, it's goofy jokes. I mean, geez, look at this goofball you're watching. Okay. I think we're going to end it with a slab on the bottom. Actually, let's do a whole block. That's quite a big arc, you know. It's quite a big narrative that we've constructed here, you know. Asuma, what are you working on right now? Says Darker Boys. I'm working on the path that leads me to my witch farm. Okay. And you know, spoilers ahead, as they say. This is all, you know, ruining my next episode of Hermitcraft, because when you tune in to watch it, you'll be like, oh, shame. Shame, I saw this already. I am disgusted. That's what you'll be like. Okay. Okay, rocket, yeah. I think we'll do it uneven, okay? Like that. So we come from this one. Now, I like the idea of the colours changing each time. I forgot about that. Oh, that is kind of awkward even when you know where you're going. I don't think I can get away with having green ones going up. I also wasn't paying that much attention. It really does need to be filled out. As much as I want to keep a little detail, or sorry, keep it feeling different at each point, you kind of need to do some of this consistently. And what we need on this side is blatantly a slab there and a slab up there. It's just looks better that way, right? But I'd say from side to side that kind of looks okay. It's not as curved as that other one, but hey, I didn't want to do a uniform design that gets repeated over and over again. That would have been easier. Get one that looks real nice and just change up a couple of blocks. Maybe I'll do that next time we do one of these projects, you know. But you know, I just had a vision, okay? I had a vision in my mind. Let me explain. After I put this bone mill away. We got vines that grow upwards. We got vines that grow downwards. But what we don't have is vines that grow sideways. The fight is on. Where's my battle music? Yeah. Guitar. Kaboom. That's not a thing you say when you slice your sword, is it? That's not a thing you say at all. Losho says, I love coffee. Good for you, buddy. Thank you for your Prime subscription. Dienda, here for 4 months, saying good afternoon and greetings from Germany. Well, thank you ever so much. Greetings from the U of K. Chisundry is here for 5 months. Infinity Snake 21. Names are useless. Are they now? You know? Would you rather me say... I don't know, what would I say? This person says... Hey X, what are you doing? I am going to be placing some weeping vines from the ceiling and watching them grow downwards. Ah! And apparently going into a lava lake! This is off script! Uh-oh. Big time uh-oh. Oh, that was so nasty. Oh, that was so nasty. Like... Always have rockets. Always have rockets. Or yikes. And I'm like, oh, well, get my camera account off, please. Should always have rockets or potion. I couldn't decide rockets or potion, and I guess I picked the wrong one, right? Guess I picked the wrong one. Now what's the best way back? Well, definitely with some wings, actually. Some of my items will be floating, some of them will not. So I'm gonna take. I'm going to have to think a lot about what I just lost. Fortunately, it was mostly building supplies and stuff that was replaceable, I believe. Okay, we're going to need an emergency elytra. Why do I not have that on my offhand? That was kind of like a thing, right? And then I've been doing that all season, then I just kind of forgot about it. That would have saved my life then. Okay, the wing. We got the wings. Peeps, I'm going to need your help to remember what I had in my inventory. If I were recording, I could just, like, go back and look at it, but I wasn't. Streaming. That means y'all can go back and look at it, right? Need some arrows. How did that happen again? That happened so quick, I'm like, what did I do to get myself in that situation? I should have an ender chest, but I don't actually have one. I keep picking up the one that I use in this area. That's kind of annoying. Fire resistance, yeah, well, need an ender chest. Might not be too difficult. Did I see an Eye of Ender in one? Yeah, I did, look. We can actually craft one, so that's a step forward. Now, what are we doing here? Okay, that'll do. So, ender chest, right? And that and that. Might need some ender pearls. These are all things I had in my inventory. Food, ender pearls. Gonna get those tools back because they were all netherite. I don't know if I had a shulker box on me for the stuff. I don't think I did. Which is kind of relieving, really, because that's a quick way to... Oh, yeah, I guess that's a problem. I don't have my pick. Well, I think we've probably got everything we need to get that pick back. I don't see myself needing to break stuff. So we should get... Won't get the wings back, that's for sure. Right, anyway, time to concentrate. I do have wings, so I can fly down here. Okay. Then we're going to take off. Might as well chug this potion now. And then we should find our stuff survived the lava. Yeah, I can see it over here already. Okay, so we got... Uh-oh, that magma cube is going to jump on my head. One hit, one kill. Right, so I've got a little bit of this stuff. What we need is... the boots. The boots, the boots, the boots. Hey! That's not cool. Where are the boots? Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa! What the heck? Just all of a sudden, they're like all over me. I guess... Hey, I think I might see the boots. They look like boots. Okay, they look like the boots. Hey, I do have that totem. That would have kept me alive. Got him! So, although your netherite stuff survives, you still leads to loads of loot. Jeez, words, difficult. Funny, not really. Okay. Well, that was a calamity. And we were in the middle of putting in those vines. I don't really have any more of those vines. I kind of need to build a farm for them. 396 levels gone, says Tomek. I told you I didn't need them. I said that earlier in the stream. I said I don't need these levels. What are you on about? Right, Reform Julian, thank you for 9 months. Beefy Yonder, thank you for the Prime. Evil Jeff for the Prime. Decrypt for 2 months. Loving the content, glad you are. We got Dinglehopper for 13. Nagaron with a cheers and bits saying, if only Elytra did not disappear when you did it be a major upgrade. The Elytra, well, it didn't disappear, it got destroyed in lava. If that's what you're getting at. Thank you so much for the cheers and bits. We've got Anna Bomb Banana here for 3 months. Saying, just joined, have I missed anything? Yeah, I just died. I just died. Big time. Cool. So, what I would like to do is remember everything that I had in my inventory now. So I'm going to need all y'all's help, right? Let's skip on the building materials. We know what we had. I probably wouldn't have had more than this. Much more. I mean, I would have had the Enderchest, okay? Let's take that as well with us. It's arrows, ender pearls, beds. I usually have a bed. Have you thought of creating a Strider racing minigame? I have not, but now that you've said it, I realise that would be a lot of fun. What did I say? Beds? I'm sure there's a bed somewhere in here. There it is. Cool. Oh, almost knocked over my tea. Gypsy Bob, 13 for 3 months. The optimistic emo with the Prime. We've got Kruger Wyatt with cheers and bits. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate the support. Scaffolding. Yeah, I guess that was part of building. White chest full of bone. Oh, did I not put that back in? No, I did. I put it back in here. Yeah, so fortunately, I mean, that's another great reason to put stuff in here. It's just so it's not in your backpack. So I really don't think we lost much at all. The bow, but look, I've got this one to replace it. The wings. So let's go fix the wings, right? I'm breaking. Breaking and mending is required. And now a source of XP. What have I been using for XP, eh? Where did I get all those levels from? I just do not know. In fact, while I remember, let's always leave one in this area. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do all of those, but we should always have one. Looky at my bookie, that's where we're going. The gold farm. Oh yeah, that's actually a really good source of XP now that you mention it. That's a project for a future live stream as well. And by the way, today, peeps, man, like, I have got no shortage of ideas for Hermitcraft, but today I came up with just an amazing idea for a farm, and I've just got all these things I want to do on Hermitcraft at the moment, and it's like juggling all the different things that I could be doing, and we'll see what happens, because yeah, I've got a really great idea for a farm, like really. In fact, I might even try and just do that in the episode I'm doing today instead of what I had planned. I think I might, now that I think about it. Anyway, right, I'm getting totally distracted, you know. Totally distracted. I am so annoyed that I'd thought about it a couple of times recently, like, oh yeah, I need to get my totem sorted out, and then I didn't, and then I forgot about it, and I paid the price. I paid the price, my friends. What do we want? I'm breaking and mending. I think mending's at the front. And then I'm breaking is around the side here somewhere. Look at these fart bubbles in my face. This is poor game design. Visibility low. Visibility smelly, you know. Okay, where are we with the noises in the ear? Dono Vantori has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you so much. We got Oak Burger for 5 months saying, love the new Nether progress and all the new Nether projects you're working on at the moment. Glad you're enjoying them, dude. Like, there's more projects coming your way. Like I said, there's still loads of stuff like outside. Wait, what are people saying? 1 diamond. What's 1 diamond? I thought there were 2. Oh, whatever. Right, we got Oak Burger here. Oh wait, we just read that one. Anabomb Banana gifting a sub to Alpha Banana 22. Thank you for supporting the community. Appreciate it. Since when are the books 1 diamond each? I don't remember them being 1 diamond each. Anyway, the amount of stuff on this server it keeps going up. Like, the gold farm is another area I want to decorate. I want to decorate that on stream sometimes. Insane Joker loved the podcast. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. Yeah, to anyone watching who doesn't know, did a podcast with Pixel Riffs and Joel Duggan of the Spawn Chunks. So that is over there on their channel. If you go to my Twitter, you can find a link to it. Okay, yeah, this is the spot. So yeah, like I've got to decorate this area down here and make a proper way to get in and out of it. And oh, the amount of things to do on this server just piling up. It's crazy. Sway says, I loved how Asuma talked about his 396 levels at the beginning of the stream. I told you I didn't need him. I didn't need him. Yeah, I don't need 396 levels. I'm trying to get... Oh, the noises in my ear are ridiculous. Probably don't need too much more than this. Like 7 levels. That's probably all I need. Let's check this out. Listen to them grunting. Bunch of wild animals. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do it the cheapest way possible. Because that's the most I can do. I tell you what we do need XP for. Repairing our gear. Repairing our gear. Let's do some of that. Okay, let's turn down the volume. Please. We've got some beautiful evil music to listen to. It's truly beautiful, this music. B-Man died. With the Prime and Miss Yuri Guy. Thank you so much for your support. It's appreciated. So how did y'all like the Pixel Riffs is live right now? Cool. How did y'all like the podcast, those of you that listen to it? I really enjoyed it. And one day I'll have a podcast of my own. One day, I tell you. Someone says replace the Wither Roses. You got me thinking now, like, because they're angry at me, do I still get the XP? Let's find out. No, I didn't see the XP drop. I think it doesn't quite work that way. Right, why am I getting more XP when I've got a pick that needs repairing? That's not the way this works anymore, right? Should all go to my pick. Boy, is that repairing quickly as well. In fact, I don't really need to do any more than that, do I? So let's not. Oakley dokley then, my friends. Put these things in here for another time. And need 3 of those. Right, now they're going to be tricky to place though. Oh, apparently one was already placed. Right, what button is that? That's 6. It's always a little bit tricky to place this. That's the only thing with it. Got it! Got him! Oh yeah, I forgot. I can just do that. Huh! I could have done that with all those other items as well, and it would have sorted it without me having to think about it. Well, isn't that beautiful? It's like this thing was well designed or something. Oh, good God, my eardrums! Quick, run away! I would listen to your podcast all day, says Jodie Lindley. I tell you, if you listen to it all day, you'll get bored. You can't listen to anything all day apart from music. You can listen to that all day. Right, now that we've been rudely disrupted by death, let's get back on with the mission at hand. Which means restocking on supplies. No! No, I did not want to use one more rocket. I feel cheated. Peeps saying remember the totems. What do you mean remember the totem? I didn't forget to put it in my offhand. I didn't forget. So I'm out of those vines. Oh no, I'm not apparently. Thought I was. No, I'm not. Probably out of Blackstone. Oh, getting ridiculously close to being out of Blackstone. I need to go mine some more. And I don't really remember how to get to the place where I mined it from last. Maybe I'll go underground and get some, although that's kind of slow. Ugh. Maybe we do something else this stream and finish it off later, I don't know. Crying Obsidian. Yikes, I probably lost a good bit of my supply of that stuff. Yeah, I've only got a little bit left. Let's make that our mission now for this stream, is to try and get more Blackstone, get these vines, and sort some other things out. Yeah, we'll pivot the plan essentially. Def Dealer YT for 14 months. Thank you so much for your support, dude. Appreciate it. And here joins the one, the only, the Impulse. Make a black ice farm. I don't think black ice exists, so that would be tricky. Right, let's think about this. Well, I'll get more crying obsidian from bartering. That needs fixing. What else I was going to do? Sort of set up a temporary thing for this somewhere. Right, so let's shoot out and go grab those other vines. That's what we need to do. Let's grab this bone meal. Where are we going? Oh yeah, we're going out and about. Yeah, these rings are cool, but like the way you have to go down like that, I'll get used to it. I'll probably get used to it. Then through here, then you got to go whoosh over again, and then down here. So I'm probably going to need like 2 more rings after that, I think. Here and here, but I won't need one down in this space. And then when I head out, I see that magma cube just reached up and hit me. One there, one here. Yeah, that's going to be such a tight... Whoa! We're going to have to put it right in that little space. Now wondering if I really picked the best path. If I'd have opened up that, so you go through here... Oh, this would have been way better. Way better to get there. I thought I explored this pretty well. I used my camera count and everything trying to figure out the better path. What kind of adventure do I want to have here in the Nether, you know? So that one, this one, then I could put something there, so you go here. I could make this so much easier, couldn't I? I think I might actually do that. I might tear out the ones that we've built. Because they're just not as good as that path, basically. That kind of sucks, but sometimes it's just what you have to do. At least the first 2 are good. Let's put it that way. At least the first 2 are good. And I forgot to get the thing that I needed to get. That is a squelchy old sound, isn't it? Don't tear them out as a memento, says Melon. Well, that'd be silly to leave them in because then they don't serve their purpose, right? They take you somewhere you shouldn't go. That's essentially it. Oh my goodness me, what's shooting at me? I really wish the ghast couldn't shoot through nether portals. Like, I thought that they couldn't, it turns out they can, which sucks. Anyway, so I had some trouble with my filtering system over here. Every time I set up a filtering system, there seems to be something wrong with it and it breaks, which is really frustrating. And I think I remember now that I actually fixed it, but I don't know what is wrong with this filtering system. It seems perfectly fine. So if I break this block, then it's going to start shuffling the items around. As you can see. Let's see what it does when it gets over here. So gravel's coming through. Should be fine. It should be fine. Oh yeah, some people saying ender pearls. I thought it worked with ender pearls. I mean, no, because... mate, let's think, right? This works. No, ender pearls don't break it because this works with 64 items. The same amount is 16 ender pearls, right? So no, it's nothing to do with ender pearls, and I think I can confirm that. Yeah, it's not going to cause a problem at all because it's just the equivalent of a full amount in that slot, just like the others. So I have no idea what broke it when I first used it. It's not breaking right now. Maybe there was some other sort of oversight I made. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating. It was like, oh, it's broken, is it? Anyway, it's got a ton of items to sort through. Let's give it a helping hand. And just move some of the bulk stuff through manually. In fact, I might as well do that with all of this stuff, really. But maybe for now we just leave it be. Yeah, so look, like gravel's got all this other stuff in, and it's kind of like, how did all that get in there? So let's clear these out with, and that one, Obsidian, got loads of other junk in as well. Let's not actually do this on stream because it's kind of slow, right? And it will just get done in the background while we do other stuff anyway, so I don't think it makes that much sense. Okay, quartz go in. Here we go, loads of nether bricks. Glowstone good, string, we're good. Iron nuggets, and then leather. So all that other stuff just gets popped in here. Alrighty. Maybe some wrong facing hoppers, says Melon Boy. I don't think so. I built it all the same. They all face the correct direction. Like you saw there, the first one was messed up, but this is all set up correctly. Check the redstone. It's all good. The redstone's all good. You know, look, it's all legit. All of those are there. All of these are here. It's all legit, yet for some reason it just had trouble. Red Bull Triple X is here with the Prime. DBZ Hunter Man 113 with the cheers and the bits. We've got Jane Crushed here with the Prime. Crazy Dude 817 for 2 months. Epic Gamer 96 with the Prime. Lucas Plays for 2 months. Thank you so much for all the support. Epic Gamer 96 gifting 2 subs to Sheddy Monk UK and Robo MC. Well, thank you so much. It is appreciated. Chunk border. Yeah, chunk borders I don't think really mess with the item filter. Maybe if it was like partially loaded, which is a common thing. Ah, you might have a point there actually. It's a common thing in the Nether for it to be partially unloaded if you think about it because of all the flying around, right? So that is actually probably a pretty good theory. Initially I would have thought no, but yeah. It's a place where stuff gets unloaded and unloaded. I mean, things do in the overworld as well, right? But the Nether is like prone to people travelling for it, so it makes things unloaded and getting loaded again common. Scary sounds in my eardrum! Oh no! I've got to write a Twitch chat message about it. Oof. Oof. Take that. Okay, there we go. Oh! Oh! Oh, good God! Oh! It's scaring me! Oh, my word! How am I going to sleep at night? Oh, my goodness me. It's like Evil X has logged into the server again. Oh, the moaning and the groaning. Such dark and ghastly music. Oh, it's a real terror. Okay, I think we got past that now. I think we got past that. We're good. We're good. Maybe you could take the splash pro. Oh, that, why do I pick the message at the top of the screen to read? Jeez, it disappears a second later. Right, we got random carrots with the Prime. Shizuku 3158 for 25 months. We got Zipper and King Carl's both subscribing. Thank you for your tremendous support, peeps. It is appreciated. Appreciated is what it is. What's hip hop happening? I like that. Not much, just chilling. Just chilling, just roasting in the Nether. That's what we're doing. We're not chilling in the Nether. Jeez, what do you think this is? Some sort of cold vacational place. Oh no. It's fire and brimstone up here. Yes, this is going to be like a project area for something I got planned. There we go. That's plenty of space for what I'm going to be building back here. Just got to do the same on the other side. Now I'm thinking about these vines, and I know how to farm them, but it's like, where do I want to put the farms? I don't really want to do too much building without knowing everything I'm going to do, is the problem. See, I was thinking earlier about the sprout farms or the fungus farms with bone meal. You really need to use water in those farms, otherwise you create lots of headaches for yourself. So over here on this side, I want to have farms or an area that matches what's going on over there. And you know, I've got a few project ideas that I could put here and then have another storage area over there, which would be symmetry again, taking control, you know. I need more time to think about it, really, rather than try and rush it on the stream. But see, the thing is, I kind of want to make... I guess what I could do is make a little redstone contraption right now. I don't have to build it perfectly into this area, but it will let me know what kind of space I need to use if I get it right, essentially. So... let's see. Which one grows up? You grow up. So when I do that, you know, that's gone to the ceiling. Let's go and squelch it out of here. It's like, how far can it grow with one bone meal, I guess? Let's grab... you know what, I'm going to have a bit of fun now, I think. Doing a little bit of redstone engineering, why not? And dispenser is required. I've only got one apparently. Oh, good. Yeah. Immediately this idea feels a bit... well, let's just see what happens, you know. Oh, look at this. I've got no redstone. So we need dispensers and redstone, it would seem. Dispensers and redstone. Right, where did we get to? Tara Red for 11 months. Thank you so much. And the Rascal Jack for 6 months, saying, what upcoming games are on your list to play? Pretty much none. Just Minecraft. I might play The Last of Us on PlayStation, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. But yeah, nothing. I'm not really looking forward to anything. Okay, so we blatantly need more of this stuff. And then we need dispensers. So we need some bows, which I think there might be a couple lying around down here. Seeing a couple of messages from people saying they enjoy the music. That's terrific. We're listening to Orang. Orang usually brings out more complaints from chat. I know most people sit there, enjoy it, and don't say anything. But I really love Orang's music. It's beautiful and dark. Mysterious. And probably many other descriptive words I could use for it. Yeah, so look, we've got a few bows hanging around down here. I had a feeling we did. Might be a couple more here and there. We'll take them. Greek says Orang equals epic. I agree. I agree. Bloodstone 101's here for 4 months, saying, Hex, just saying you're doing a great job keeping us all entertained in lockdown. Love the music, by the way. See? People love the music. Thank you for the lovely message, Jude. Thank you for the support as well. Oh, do you know what I don't have right now? I don't have cobblestone. I can barely believe it, but I've run out of cobble. You know what that means. Ugh, too much stuff here. Too much stuff. Let's tidy up. Now that netherrack texture, that is like the old netherrack. Just realised. Yeah, I don't know where that came. We'll go back over here now. throw that one away. Oh, I've left my Enderchest in the Nether. We were doing so well before I died. It was like total productivity, and then I found that everything I've... How many times have I streamed and then been like, oh, everything I've done is just invalidated? Because that's what we did. We found that better path to... I can't believe it. I literally can't believe how often stuff like that happens. I think I'm all prepared and know what I'm doing, and it's just like, nope. This is just pants, right. Cool, okay. Okay, come on, let's get back on track. So, I need 2 things from here. This and that. Let's see, fortune, yep, we got that. Annie, you're in live, yes. That is not the roof of the middle area. It will not remain netherrack, do not worry. Okay, now let's go break it all. Didn't you leave a chest in your storage area, says Josephine? I don't think so. Don't think so. We got Infinity Snake 21, which is a bit saying, I have a realm on Bedrock based on something. You have any advice on getting on invited to Hermitcraft? Yeah, my advice is don't make your plans about Hermitcraft. You know, you might be gathering dust. You'll be waiting so long. Just do your own thing. Don't think about joining Hermitcraft. Think about starting your own thing. You know, if I weren't on Hermitcraft, I wouldn't be waiting for an invite. I'd be doing my own thing. I mean, people don't get invited very often, right? Okay. And at last. And at last. I needed more cobble. Isn't that just typical? Well, I got enough for this. Coolio, right. I just realised something about this. Or, hang on a second. Can you... You can bone mill it from the bottom multiple times. So I can make this as tall as I like. But essentially, we want to create like a 2 tick at the bottom, 1 tick above. Well, we will need a lever to turn this thing on and off. This might be a little bit on the tricky side. I'm just trying to think through some ideas in my head, right? Hey look, I've actually got more stone accessible. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that can go in there. This can go in there. And then we can make that into droppers, dispensers even. Right, so, getting back on track. Quickest way to make a clock is, I actually needed that stone. There's a reason I picked that stuff out. Torches. I need torches. Now the question is, how did it go 1, 2, 1? Like, there's got to be some smart way of doing something here. Maybe with a piston? Let's have a think. I feel like there's something to this. There is something to this. I know it. I know it, but it's going to need a bit more setup than that. Okay, so let's think about it like this. We're going to create a pulse that goes in over here. Right, so now we need a repeater. Uh-huh. So those are your outputs. Like, it's just bear with me, right? One at the bottom. Wait, why did I think this was going to work different? That also needs to be a 1-tick pulse, that's why. It also... Oh no, this... Okay, it's the right idea, but it just don't add up very well. You need not only like 1 tick here, you then need 1 tick at the end. So then you need like another signal. I mean, maybe there's something similar we can do with these. I think we're going to run into the same problem again. So... Like, you could have an item locked. In fact, that's a clock. This might be promising. That's a clock we can work with that's relatively compact. Okay. Now, how do we get it so every time we get 2 going into that bottom one, we get 1 above? I think I got it. I think I've got it. This is actually nothing like I thought it would be, okay? Let's put... Okay, this is kind of genius now. This is it. This is actually it. I can't believe how simple this is. Okay. It's not like vertical, like gonna fit in a 1-block space, but like here's 3. Oh my god, this is now so simple. Okay, this is it. Some people are saying use observers. Oh, yeah, okay, we'll investigate observers, but here you go. Put an item in. Right. Oh, I guess I've got to put that there. Oh, well, that was me being silly. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. So that's kind of effectively it, right? And then I can turn it on and off. So that's cool. That's one way of doing it. Now, people are saying observers, so... let's go grab our observers. They create a 1-tick pulse, I guess. Just grab a bunch of them. So I guess I can replace that with that, so we don't need that tick at the end. That's good. But then the one above. So not only would that need to power that thing over there, it would need to create another one of these. Just need to think this through a bit more, I think. So we could also use an observer here instead of this setup. Replace the upper block with a redstone observer, says Alpha Banani. I don't think that fixes the problem, but it's definitely a better way of looking at this problem. Oh wait, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. 2 for 1. Right, that's interesting. Now, this needs to be a power source, so we definitely have to do it that way. Let's go back to here and put that in. Right, now we just have... Actually, we just have that. Right. I think the timing, though, means that... Well, let's experiment with it. I think the timing might mean it's not quite right for what we want. But we'll soon find out. So... Going to put a dispenser here and a piston above it. Now I don't know if it's shooting off twice or not, but it certainly goes high every time, which is good. It also makes a lot of noise. I think, actually, do you know what? I think there's a way we can compact this. Now that I think about it. and it might also then make it silent, right? So if I go and do that, and then put that there. No, that's not doing every other, is it? It's definitely interesting. Now, if I had them in a loop, and we could get the bottom one to be powered twice somehow. Like, what would this in a loop look like, right? Would that actually... No, it's got to be... What way round does this have to be? Oh, I was about to drop down a level. No thanks. Well. Okay, let's go up a level. That's the wrong way around. That's also the wrong way around. Now, can we... you know what? We can put just a... that over here. And then we just have two pistons that pull these blocks out. But I kind of wish there was a better way. Anyway, let's give it a try. So, where's our lever? Where's our lever? This thing is noisy. That is a weird piston behavior. When we put it back, it's not behaving the same way at all. I wonder if any of them ended up in here. No. Create the observer clock vertically, and then have two observers facing into the dispenser and piston. Yeah, except it would power them one then the other. We're trying to power the dispenser twice. You know, another thing would be just to have two dispensers on it, but that is that is also quite probable. Like, what happens if we put... Okay, we need to do some experiments now. Like, let's go ahead and grab... What am I doing here? Grab a block, put redstone on top of it. So, like, what happens when that gets powered? Okay. Where's the bone mill at? I'm running out of bone mill here. Hey, that didn't do it. So, bone mill at the bottom. Well, you know, what I need is bone mill in hand, first of all. So that grows it to there. So what happens when this gets powered? Alright, can't actually go any higher, so we kind of need to see if it does. So I need to stand about here. No, I don't think it did. So the timing is like you got to do one then the other. But it might not even be efficient to try and power this, like... Yeah, actually, no, we kind of already been through this. You can just power it twice at the bottom. So then the question is like... Okay, that's it growing once. That's it growing once again. I think you need to do it twice. Okay, there it got a bit more. Not sure if it's going to be efficient, but just the idea of powering it twice down here just seems a little smarter. Ah, just put an observer at the top that detects the vine that powers the piston, says. Oh, that is clever. Okay. That's really clever. So... that would use a lot of observers though, wouldn't it? So like you have one up here. And it might not be the most efficient. In fact, it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same. There's many ways you could do this. Many ways you could do this. And I think... I'm not sure, I think, right now. I'm just trying to think of alternatives more than anything. I wonder if there's a way to slow down that. Oh. That's interesting. You can just leave it like so. Like, what if I can... If I have this going up and then going across. Right, that does the bottom one now, and then this one would do the top. I think it gets stuck when it's extended. I think that's doing it twice at the bottom. Yes, it's doing it twice. That's what we want. It might even be doing it thrice. Now, when it comes to this, we can interrupt it with simply one. Let's get rid of that as well. And that one would be back here. I could put it underneath if I wanted it to be more compact in a different direction. We've got a sub-bomb dropping in here. I hope y'all don't mind me getting a little bit engrossed for a moment. That is what we want. That is perfect right there. That, I feel, is what I was aiming for without knowing it. Okay? Let's think it through. The one at the bottom gets activated a bunch of times before the piston. It might waste bone meal. There is a way it might waste it. Let's just check something, okay? Because if it wastes it, then I'm like, oh, tough luck. Okay, so what about the dispenser? Right, it won't waste bone meal. There you go. That's a nice little design right there. Nice little design. Hey? Simple, one wide. I could put the piston underneath and have the redstone wiring come round to the front. That's the other thing. I see some suggestions to use different designs in chat. Well, if I do the observer up top, right, it's kind of... I'm going to have to bring the signal down, so it's kind of like a lot of finagling. I feel like if you detect the vine growing, it's sort of similar to what you're already doing. You're already making it grow. You don't need to know if it grew or not, right? So that's why I'm not so keen on putting an observer up the top here, just because, like, hey, we already know this is going to grow, and now this has to interact with the rest of our circuit down below. That's what it looked like to me. So I think I'm going to say that does the trick. And with that, we can grow this type. Now, we can flip the design, I believe, quite easily. That's the other thing. It's got to be flippable. And that means I need some more vertical space. So let's go... make a little staircase. This is kind of the worst place for a staircase. Let's go up here. Okay, so that's almost the same height. I think it's one block higher, right? So now we want to flip the design, which means we got to start off with our dispenser. Oh, this song's a tune! A tune right here! A banging tune! Okay. That is actually in line. Let's get another piston. We are just making a mess in the nether, that's all we're doing. Right, noises in the ear. I'm so far behind, it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I think we got to Arnie Smith 2020. Thank you so much for 2 months. Das Ninja 86 for 2 months as well. Pearlescent Moon's here for 4 months. We got Fear the Kier 05 for 3. Sergeant Spam 17 for 2. Dalfernius is here subscribing. So is Local Taco Guy. and Iris von Everclaw. Thank you, peeps, for your tremendous support. It is appreciated. Dalfernius is also gifting 9 subs. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate your generosity. Thank you for supporting our community. Syrah VX, the Cosmic Samurai. Damn Mr. Pickle. Lephalia 453. Adashar the Cat. Logic X, Ender Dan, Iluve Dogs, and Pokemon Master Ross. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Dalfernius, for gifting those subs. We got Uda Meister here for 2 months. And we have Madaray with the cheers and the bits. Thank you so much. The optimistic emo says you were so close to greatness when you were using 6 observers. Well, now we're using 4. So I think we've achieved greatness. Okay. If those slurpees... Ooh, there might be... No, there isn't a problem here. If those slurpy sounds were too much for you, I apologise. But that's the way we roll around here. Okay, then. There is actually a little bit of a... Actually, it's not really a challenge, is it? It's that... Except we have like an additional block that you don't see down below because we've got to support the repeater on 4. On 4, I say. Right, so flipping this around upside down. Oh, jeez. Placing blocks is difficult all of a sudden. Oh, all of a sudden. I think we've got to go there. Did that make something activate? Probably did. Yeah, no, it probably activated the piston. Okay, and then there it is. So that's the alternative design. And it should work immediately, in theory. Oh, it's beautiful! I love it! Oh, you can barely believe it, can you? Oh, what a design. What a design. Oh, man, I've got to find an interesting way to put these together now. I feel like they need to be built in a way that kind of like showcases what they do. I've got to think on that one. The problem with these farms is they're vertical. We're like up here in the roof of the nether, so... Anyway, they don't actually grow that far. What I'll probably do is test and see how far it grows, right? Which we can do right now together, now that I think about it. Right, so we need a Liberty lever. And this thing needs to take some items and whatnot. The torches and the hoppers, the hibbity-hoobity hoppers. Let's have a little look. I'm just trying to make everything sound goofy now. What's wrong with me? Jeez, calm down. X, just a quick thanks for producing really quality content. I know it's hard work and I really appreciate it, says Vin Barden. Thank you for saying, man. Appreciate it. It is, yeah, it is a hard thing to do, but it's also a passion, you know? Like I always say, if you've got dreams of becoming a big YouTuber or whatever, right? I don't relish being a big YouTuber. I don't relish like how many subs I got or whatever. I relish the experience. I relish creating content and relish. It's not the right word. Oh no! What am I doing? I'm tearing down the actual redstone. Oh jeez! I was trying to be all smart and sentimental, and now I'm just. Jeez! Don't take advice from me. I tear apart my own contraptions. That was how it was, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it was. I didn't tear any of that down, thank goodness. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like you know, for me it's not like, oh, look at all these subs I got. Like, it's the experience. What am I doing day to day with my life? You know, that's what you want to think about. If you got ambitions just to be a big YouTuber, that ain't it. Like, you got to have something you want to give to the world. YouTube is just a place you can give it, you know? Otherwise, you're going to be in it for the wrong reasons. And, you know, I encourage everyone to try YouTube, try streaming. Basically, whatever it is you want to do, try it. Like, that's the cool thing. Maybe your thing has nothing to do with YouTube, but you don't want to tell yourself you can't do it. Anyway, right, we're going to put more bone meal in here. Lefty007 has subscribed. Thank you so much, Lefty. Appreciate it. Let's also, you know, eat some food, because we need to do that. Tearing down your redstone deserves a derp, says official Jaden. You know, I just like the official. I feel like we should have an official derp. Like Nightbot, you know? Like the derp officiator. Someone who can clarify what truly is a derp and isn't. Okay. So apparently there's something going on up there. It's probably a nether tunnel, right? That's probably my portal. Let's see how tall it grows. The thing is, this is kind of like an observation, right? Okay, that was like 2 blocks taller. This is kind of like hard to actually pinpoint though. So if I put a block, I think we saw it grow as tall as that. I'm gonna up myself a little bit. Well, this is hard science, my friends. Sometimes you just gotta stare at a wall. Okay? This is what science really looks like. Oh, we are observing many instances. It is not getting higher than that block. But putting a block there might also block it, so I'm not gonna call it yet. I'm gonna read the noises in my ear. But then that means I'm not looking there. Oh jeez, this is bad science. I'm not really looking at the screen. I hear squelching. It's not growing high all of a sudden. Oh, wait, there it goes. Yeah, we literally haven't seen it go higher than that. Gianna. Whoa, it just went high. I knew if I looked at the other screen it would go higher. Oh, and that was so much higher. That went like all the way up there. That went all the way up there, didn't it? Oh my goodness me. New world record. New world record. Science is tough, people. Science is tough. Gianna Crutched is here with a donation saying, first time here. Finally, I was able to catch one of your live streams since we are nearly in the same time zone. Watching from Italy. I'm stuck at home. Outside is 40 degrees. Watching you while my daughter's asleep. Cool. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. As for time zones, I imagine our time zones aren't too different, but then I stream at, you know, like early evening times. And then on the weekends in the morning. But thank you again. We got MPEJ with the Prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, so I think, you know, probably likely not to get too much higher than that. But that'll be a reference for me later when I build the chambers that these can go into. Because we want to make sure they can grow. We want to make sure they can reach their full potential, essentially, you know. We do not want to limit their potential. We want them to be the best vine they can be. So this thing would need to be built way higher. Now, I like the idea so much of putting them in the same tube. Because it will be a tube, right? This is the other thing with this design, is that it's going to have blocks all around it. That means the vines are going to fall down, and then we have a collection system down below. But I could put them in the same column together, that's what we should say. And make it so you can only have one or the other on, but then both can be off. Redo Strike says, Joel Duggan raid. For real? We've been raided by Joel? I believe we are. Joel, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. It was a pleasure recording the podcast with you yesterday. And to all the peeps watching who don't know about the podcast. Why do you not know about the podcast? It's like no one told you it existed. The Spawn Chunks is a podcast run by Joel and by Pixel Riffs. And I was on it yesterday. It was an absolute blast. And lots of people have been telling me they enjoyed it. So if you go onto the YouTubes and look for the Spawn Chunks, you should be able to find them. Cool, so that was some impromptu redstone that I didn't really plan on doing in today's stream, but that worked out being pretty good. So we've got a supply of that stuff now. Okay, and where are we going next? What are we doing? Should we check up on our bartering stuff? I think... Well, let's hope this hasn't broken. Lots of gravel. Thought I emptied all the netherrack. I'm suspicious. Ender pearls are going in. It kind of looks like it's... Ooh, is quartz broken, or did I make a mistake? I'm gonna go double check quartz. Okay, so just quartz. There's like 2 chests with additional items in. Let's hope. I've been in the air. Oh, you with your golden stuff! No! No! Don't shoot at me. Dude, why can't I eat? There we go. You You, Rudy. With your crossbow. Trying to back away, eh? You're on fire. I could wear these and then you'd leave me alone. Okay. See, quartz seems to be fine. I don't get it. Now, what's this thing doing? This thing is successfully unloaded. So, what I want to do is get all of these things in there. But really what I could do... there's many ways I could do this stuff, right? Manually or not. Ugh. I think since we're sort of in proximity, we'll just fill this up, right? Like... let's get a few stacks of stuff going. I can open that one, I can do that one as well. And then dump it all in here. So it was like 4 different items. There we go. Okay, nether bricks, quartz, string, glowstone. In they go. There's all of this as well. Leather, quartz, soul sand, nether bricks. And more quartz and more string. Alright, that'll do for now. All of that stuff will get sorted. There's also these chests. Oh goodness me, there's so many chests, right? Maybe we'll take a bit of gravel, soul sand, do that ourselves. Right. Yeah, this is more of an off-camera thing. But look at all the gravel we're getting. That is great, right there. Divine Stag says, how do you do that quick move thing? I'm just double clicking. That moves a stack at a time that way. Couldn't you make a little contraption that uses the leftover splash potions that hits you when you go down to the actual nether? Yeah, you probably could do something like that, but I just find those things to be so much work and not a lot of convenience. You know, there's different projects you can do in this game, and to be fair, like I've got some pretty interesting project ideas coming up. So I think it's not exactly a missed opportunity. It's all about what you're going to do with your time. That's what I feel like when I look at that stuff. Like I like to keep building things that live in the world and make it you know, feel fuller, and I don't feel like little projects like that really add much, because yeah, you'd have fire resistance, but how often do you need it? I tend to just try and keep a potion on me anyway. Let me have a look at my list of things to do currently in streams, right? Like, there's so much stuff, but like I just don't feel like doing any of it. Like some grindy jobs. I should really just do some of that stuff off camera. Maybe we will continue with what I was doing earlier. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure I don't want to continue the way I was doing it. Oh, we've gone the wrong way. So that's great. This is great. And then I'll tell you what we do need to do. We need to get some blackstone. So let's just pull that back a second. When I come through here, if I can see that the next one is through that hole, which would be quite easy to highlight, then I don't really need too many more to get me all the way over here. It's got to be done that way. So we need blackstone. This is actually the place to get blackstone. And you know what? I found out that Iskal was mining stuff from here, Mr. Gentleman's Rule. So I think I might do the same, but I might go try and find stuff that's not in view. Would be the way to do it. Okay. Beacon beam. Bam. Is there a hole there? That's interesting. No, wait, you do have to put... What am I thinking? I know it goes through bedrock. You still have to remove all the other blocks. What am I thinking? Such a derp. So yeah, look, all of this blackstone down here has been cleared out. This is where I'd like to get it from, right? Where you can't really see it. Would be the idea. And that can be a bit tricky as well, because you don't know where this is going to pop out and then be visible in the biome around. BYOB, bring your own beacon. Well, that's the thing, like gold, iron blocks, they're so disposable. I tend to do it as well. I just leave the beacon base wherever because it's not like I need the iron blocks or anything else, right? This is exactly what I want, just a big patch that's not visible. We can just rip it all out. And I don't think we're going to need a crazy amount of this stuff. Maybe 4, 5, 6 stacks, something like that for now. Opening up a blackstone shop for the rock shop might be a cool idea. The basalt you can generate, so it's probably just going to be more of a pain to stock it and farm it. Well, not much of a pain, but you know, it's a thing to do. Whereas this stuff, there's some value in coming out here and grinding it so someone else doesn't have to. And it suits my shop to do so. But my shop's going to get a different type of expansion, you'll see. You will see. This is a great little deposit right here. There's loads of the stuff. Absolutely loads of it. Right, noise is in the air. We got Big Papa House with a cheers and the bits. Say next, check the repeaters in the sorting system. If quartz is set to 2 ticks, it will set extra items in there. Big Papa House, thank you ever so much for the suggestion. I believe all of them are set to 1 tick because I did not change them when I built it, but I will, when back there, check that out and see if that is an issue or not. I mean, here's the thing, right? If that is the issue, it doesn't explain why it broke earlier, unless it's the chunk thing. I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess there could be 2 issues, right? They don't have to be the same issue. But I had it break earlier for the other ones where it's now not breaking, right? Like, me being over here might have actually broken it. If it's related to chunks being unloaded, I guess. Ah, diagnostics. You kind of always want to narrow it down best you can with logic, so that you don't end up spending ages doing something that makes no sense, but at the same time you might narrow out something obscure that it's doing. Such is the nature of bug fixing. This keeps going on and on, doesn't it? Hey, I'm getting close to filling up over here. And I've already got a bunch of other items in my inventory. Oof. It goes on and on and on. This might be my mining area, you know, like I might, even though it's close, I could just come underground and get the blackstone. Then you don't have to see it from the surface, and then I can sell it at the shop. I completely forgot where the other area was. That's why I wasn't sure if we were going to do that this stream, because I was like, I don't remember how to get to that place. Okay. I think we're full up. Let's get rid of that one. And then we're probably going to pick up a few more odd blocks on the way out. That was kind of cool. I like this. I could enjoy mining these little obscure tunnels. The delta tunnels, we could call them. We could set up like a branch mining network. Get all this underground blackstone. Right, I guess I'll pick up my beacon on the way out. We got the Night Without Stars here for 3 months. Thank you so much for 3 months of support. It is appreciated. Oh yeah, there's a problem. Right, and I'm low on rockets, so good time to restock, really. And into the portal we go. Spidey Wren is here for 39 months, saying thank you for all the wonderful content. Thank you, Spidey Wren, for 39 months. Unbelievable. Geeson is here for 5 months. Geeson says, which way is more, a gallon of water or a gallon of butane? A gallon of water, because butane is lighter fluid. Is a lighter fluid. That is a joke, but one that confused me, because is it a lighter fluid? Wait, now I'm really confused. It's a lighter fluid, but are fluids lighter than one another? Do gallons of different type of liquid weigh more than one another? It almost feels like the joke might defeat itself. Both are a gallon. But a gallon is a quantity, right? Like it's volume. Okay, so like a ton of feathers and a ton of steel weigh the same because a ton is the weight, right? This says what weighs more, and then it gives you a gallon. A gallon is a quantity, I believe. Unless I'm mistaken, like milliliters and liters, that's an amount. And a gallon is, or is a gallon a weight? He did the joke wrong. I always do the joke wrong. So a gallon of water is heavier. It's not a joke. Which weighs more, a gallon of water or a gallon... Well, I don't know. Like, butane is a lighter fluid, right? It's a lighter fluid than water. It's also a fluid for a lighter. Flammable. Oh, I don't even know what just happened. That just melted my brain. I think there was a joke there, or maybe there wasn't. Gallon is neither a quantity nor a weight. It's a more of a volume. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. A volume. You could think of it as quantity, but yeah, volume is probably more accurate. Don't worry, actually correct, says a piece of cake. Katie. Piece of cake. Jeez, I've got it all wrong. Good to know, I guess. Right, so, we're going to put these things in here. Those things in there. We can take these to the nether, you see. In fact, I don't need a crazy amount, so just... Oh, what happened there? Half a stack of each. Let's drop the whole discussion about the joke. The joke destroyed my mind and it destroyed chat as well, by the looks of it. Oakwood, 1 HP, is here for 2 months saying, how do you unlink nether portals? Well, you destroy them, right? You remove the portal, then it's unlinked. That would be how. I mean, if you're thinking you want to keep it and then stop it linking to the other one, that's not how it works. That's some delicious water right there. You can make a mini game like Graham made last season, but just in the nether, says Ivan. Oh, it's not a mini game, it's just a means for me to fly from one place to the other, essentially. You can break your fall with the testing bins. There is a lot of chat about gases and liquids and all sorts of technical stuff now. How do you organise your Enderchest, says Asof? Like this. Just like this. Just organise it. It is the act of being organised. Right, I got way more than we need for this, and I need crying obsidian. I think I'm going to take about that much with me. Plus, I'm going to... Hey, let's get rid of those leggings. Also, let's put our beacon away, you know. In you go, beacon. Put that up here. Have you seen the gaming district, says Frankenstein Plays. Yeah, that's another project I got lined up that I want to do. So many things I want to do at the moment, it's silly. Okay, so put that over here. Right, so we're going to want... There's my stone cutter. Well, probably actually all of those, right? And then a stack of slabs. Actually, I'm going to do all of those as well. Right, so we got, yeah, 2 of the components. The other one is crying obsidian. And I'm definitely low on that. That's probably not going to cut it for the rest of that project, is it? So we have to get some more of that, basically. Okay. Was there something else I needed here? Rockets? Clearly need some rockets. We got Bondismo here, subscribing. Bondismo, thank you for your subscription. It is appreciated. I was going to say, I got more than that. I got more than that. Up and away. Let's empty this out. In you go. I've been doing this. I've been emptying out shulker boxes lately. Now that we've got loads of barrels to put stuff in. Okay, there it is. And see, look, all that's full. There we go. I have one in the chest in the storage system, one next to the nether base, and one with you. I should definitely put one in the nether base, shouldn't I? I should also put one probably next to my portal over here, but I probably want a whole bunch, which won't be difficult to make actually, now that I think about it, because we got farmable obsidian. I should really make a stack of them, but you got a crossbow and you're not a bartering person. How's that happened? You must have picked up the weapon of a fallen piglin, which means it's probably not going to despawn, right? If it does that. Would you not have more crying obsidian from the piglins? Oh yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. That is the idea. So I was thinking, what we need over here is a barrel. A barrel will be in here. Yep. Okay, so break that. I'm gonna put that there, and then fill it up with gold. Because these things don't need to stay here anymore, really. Okay, there it is. And we got a noise in the ear, it's Silent Storm here. Don't know why I sung that. Silent Storms 2020, thank you for the cheers and bits, dude, appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Right, this thing is going to be ready to go quick. Look how quickly it takes those items out, it's insane. Is that a bug or an intended feature? That must be like 20 items a second. It's like it's going every tick or something. Right, and here comes the last of the gold. In you get. Zipper is here with a donation saying, technically a gallon of butane weighs about 2.169 kilograms and a gallon of water weighs 3.783 kilograms. So butane is lighter than water. Love the content, keep it up. I love that you went out there and crunched those numbers. Thank you for doing that, I appreciate it. So we did get it right, but the joke kind of went over my head. Thank you Zipper for your donation, it is appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. So we can, let's quickly now do that. That is just a little bit faster really. Is all that is. Back in you go. Look, the piglin, they love to just come and stand on whatever you're doing. I swear, they're attracted to like where you are and what you're doing. Okay, so now we're going to activate this. Bear in mind, we're still draining out items probably. But that way we get more crying obsidian, which is important. And look at that. Hasn't been loaded really, has it? Okay, let's go and help this thing out a bit. Let's check quartz again. Okay, promising. Did we even get any? We got one block. One block, that's all we got. What I really need is a shulker box to put this stuff into. Which reminds me... Oh! We don't have obsidian? I thought I'd sent tons of obsidian through. Let's check this out. Ah, I thought I had stacks of obsidian. But clearly I do not. Interesting. I was thinking of making a, like, stacks of enderchests, basically. We can still make a fair few. But not as many as I once hoped. Obsidian farm, says the bread is rising. Well, I got one, but you don't want to watch me use it on stream, I'll tell you that. It would be boring. Alright, unless that's what you want. What do you want, Peach? Do you want to see me mine obsidian over and over again? Is that what you're thinking about? I really hope X goes and mines obsidian blocks. I've been... there's nothing more I want to watch. You know, people are saying yes in chat. I mean, things might get serious now. You know, we might have to do some serious obsidian mining if people say yes. We'd love it, says Alpha and Glow. Hang on. Let me clarify something, peeps, okay? It's going to be a silent obsidian mining session, you know? I'm not going to talk while I mine obsidian. I've got to concentrate, peeps. Do you really want that? A silent obsidian mining session? Looks like some people do want that. Yes, capital letters. The enthusiasm is unbelievable, peeps. Looks like we're going to do it. Just look at chat. Just take a look at chat right now. You know, how could I argue with that amount of support and enthusiasm? How could I deny these people what they wish, what they desire? They just want to see Obsidian mined in silence. You know? There are some people saying no. Some people, I beg you, please no, says the Donut Taco. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Well, I mean, what else could I do? Go on an adventure? Go to a Bastion Remnants with no armor on? Pfft, that wouldn't be very exciting. God. Fight the Ender Dragon with netherite armor? No, that's dull. Jeez, no sense of adventure over here. Okay, right. Well, I'm gonna basically want a shulker box to put our building supplies for this session in. Let's grab a bunch of bone meal for this. You know, now I definitely don't want to fall into lava because all that will get destroyed. Which it would do if it was in my inventory anyway. Hey! What we got right here? Almost enough for a full stack. Well, I will get more of that later. So for now, yeah, I've got that. But actually, what I want is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some blaze power. Some blaze power, not blaze powder. You're not listening. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Blaze power. Power of the blaze. Sing while mining obsidian. I mean, I could sing a song about mining obsidian all day, because it will take all day, I'll tell you, Pete. There you go. That's a lot of ender chests, okay? Now I can get liberal with the use of ender chests. We can put them here, we can put them there. We can put them everywhere. Right, first place I'm going to put them. Somewhere over here. I kind of like that spot. I think that might work. Yeah, that's nice and discreet, actually. You know, it's not on show, but I feel like anywhere else around here it'll be kind of on show. So you might not really see it and be like, if you're visiting, and be like, hey, X has got an ender chest. It might just go unnoticed, but I know where it is, and it fits in. It fits in snugly. And there's 4 of them, you know? As if having 1 in that area wasn't enough, there's 4. I've got choices. I can take a shortcut. I don't have to travel all the way around to that side of the portal. I can go to any side or corner. So if we've got a barrel there, what we really want is one over here, like an ender chest equivalent, right? But we don't have like a slabbage block that's grey like that. So I'm going to put it there, I think. Will just make sense, yeah. So now we've got one here in the nether. Woohoo. Lucky us. Could put one at either end. Oh, we are... Oh, the ender chest spam. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. There's too many of them. Too many. Do you know what? I'm going to put one there, and then I'm going to put them in there. Oh, beautiful. That was clever. Okay. I've still got one in my backpack. This thing's clearing out. That's for sure. Cub would be proud. Yes, Cub would. Yes, Cub would. Right, we've got Silent Storms 2020 subscribing. I believe I already read that one out. Mr. Fish Drowned subscribing. That Navy Otter for 6 months. Saying 2/3 of a child done. Also half a year. Thanks for your entertainment. Best Sumer. Best Sumer, eh? Thank you ever so much, dude. Appreciate it. What resource pack do you use? Says Rashid. I use Vanilla Tweaks, and you should too. If you want to. You don't have to. Do you know what I just realised? We have been farming this stuff in here, and I need to be placing it a downer in this area around here with the help of some string. Oh yes, almost forgot about that. Now, when you put this stuff in, you can do it like that. That's kind of cool. That didn't seem to go under it. There we go. So yeah, a few more of these in places are needed, I think. Not a crazy amount, just some here and there, you know. Did that actually go under it? It did. Yeah, we've got to have one that sort of comes down. Look, just Just going where I am, aren't you? Every single time. There we go. I can go down to there. That's looking nicely spread out. I would say that's probably actually done, finito. Maybe just one more back here. Just a subtle one for us to see. Cool. That is cool. Obsidian mine, please, says Delon. Delon, I'm sorry to let you down, my buddy, but I never actually planned on mining obsidian on stream. Not very entertaining. I'll admit, okay? I'll admit. It's not the most entertaining thing. We got to get more of these items up the top here. Now that my inventory's a little bit more cleared out, let's actually clear it out a little better. Like that. Those go in there. There we go. That's looking better. Yeah, gotta do all of this. Gotta get it all sorted. Gotta empty these out. Is he doing his nether base, says Sidra. It would appear that I am doing my nether base. I have a sneaky suspicion that is what I am doing. Don't ask me how I intuited such a thing. Don't ask me how I obtained this knowledge of what it is I am doing. But, you know, I just suspect it to be so. Hey, this thing is, like, backed up. And, speaking of which, how backed up is it? Because... actually, this is me wasting my gold. Yeah, look, I'm wasting my gold. Right? No? I'm going to be wasting my gold. There's blocks on the ground. So, the chest is going to take priority. So, as long as I'm, like, pumping stuff out of the chest, what I'm doing is absolutely pointless. So, now I need to unload this chest and get rid of stuff. I did not think this one through. Like, once the chest is empty, then things can pass through. I am actually going to, believe it or not, unload this. Because I want to stay in the area, right? And I want to get some of these materials. So, all that goes in there. That's empty. That's good. Now, this thing will be constantly active, but even if this thing is, like, full up, items will still come through. I'm actually going to take out the quartz. Just make life a little easier for this stuff. Yeah, so now I can run the farm. The problem is when I have items in this chest. Okay, so we're going to get the farm up and running, basically. We got official Jaden here with some cheers and some bits. Saying, throwing bits at your face again. Still proud of the official dirt moment because I'm official Jaden. Always supporting you till the end. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you for those cheers and bits. Let's... flick that lever, get that gold a-rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Okay, now I know you'll be loving this stream right here. Oh, 5 people get it. But that's actually going to be the end of today's stream, peeps. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've been entertained. I hope you like the sound of grunting pigmen, because they're sticking around, aren't they? Now, we are going to go do a raid, and Pixel Riffs is a streaming. So that's where I'm going to send you to. Peeps, thank you ever so much for your support. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Be sure to hit the follow button before you head out of here. And be sure to hit that raid button. We're going to go raid Pixel. But that's it from me. Thanks for watching, peeps. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.